Dr. Raj, as a business owner with respect to sex toys and other things as well, and as a leading sex education, I am sure you're aware of the initiative by Thrive Carnival Band to include sex toys in their bags for women specifically. And you're probably also aware of the other side of it, where the Archbishop of the Roman Catholic Church is saying that should not have happened. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first, I think they're being biased by just putting toys for women. You need to put something for the men also, not just condom. That aside, I think it's a good initiative. It's about marketing. And if you understand controversy sell and sex sells, so anything that is sexual and controversial is going to sell. So the band is going to get a following. People are going to be talking about this before Carnival, during Carnival, and after Carnival. So Tribe name is going to be out there for a very long time because of this one thing that they have done. Next year, people are going to wonder what they're going to do again. So you have more people gravitating towards the band. So it's all a commercialization of the band using sex toys. But if you know my history, I'm the pioneer. I'm the person who caused sex toys to be able to sell throughout the country. I've been fighting the authorities for a long time, maybe 20, 30 years, to get that done. So they have to be thankful to me in order to do that. But that's just tooting their own horn. The main thing here is that they're doing it as from a business perspective. But you have to understand something. Carnival is woman, Carnival is bacchanal. That's what Trinidad is about. The controversial songs that they've had for many, 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 many generations and many, many, many years are still there. The things that people did from the transformation where people used to wear breastplate or made out of copper to bikini and beads, that's how Carnival has transformed. Women are more highlighted in the bands because there are more women playing mass. There are women who come from all over the world to play mass in Trinidad because we are the pioneer when it comes to Carnival. So you have to give that industry its kudos. But we have always been controversial. There are things that we have done over the years that other countries will say, wait a minute, Trinidad doing that, or Trinidad doing this. So we are always to the forefront when it comes to those things. From the other perspective, what the Archbishop is saying, he's right in a certain way. Where do we stop? What's the end game? And I understand he's speaking from a religious perspective. He has his congregation to talk to. And he has to make a stand one way or the other. Or remain neutral. I think the better thing is to remain neutral and don't say anything. But that's as far as a person is concerned. But when you're the head of a church, you'll expect that. Now, some person might go and ask the head of Ashja or the head of the Sanatan Dharma Sabha. They may ask the same question. And they may say, hands off, we don't have anything to say. I don't know what they'll say, but I'm saying they may choose that route. He has his audience to pander to. And if you listen to what he's saying all the right things. But you don't ban things in Carnival and you don't ask the government to get involved in Carnival. Laissez-faire, government hands off. Yes, government rules a country and there are things that they should do. But concerning what you can put in a goodie bag, I don't think you have the authority to do that. Or anyone should have the authority to do that. Unless it's something that is against the law.
What do you think of the idea to start with?
I love the idea. I think it is so controversial. It is such a great marketing plan. It's a great thing to do. And since that, I've had people call me and ask me to supply them with toys. I can tell you that. But you have to understand how innovative we are as a people. Who would have ever thought that you could put a toy, and some people call it a pleasure device, but it is a sex toy. The industry is called the sex toy industry. It's not called a pleasure industry. So in that, you have a person who's saying, okay, let's take, and the rose is very popular for the last 2 or 3 years. So let's put one of these things there. But one of the factors that I'm asking people to look into also is it a product that is sold internationally? And the reason for that, there are lots of products out there that can cause harm to the individual.
Right, which would have brought me to the next question in terms of what advice would you give to persons using these?
I would advise them, try it out on a part of your body first. Make sure there's no leakage, any chemical leakage. Make sure you don't get any burns before you use it on the sensitive area of your body. And you know what a rose is used for. The reason for that is you have this product, if it's made, it's an inferior product that is dumped in Trinidad, because I suppose they're giving out toys that are very cheap. And we have a saying in Trinidad, cheap thing not good, good thing not cheap, which is a fact. If it's a cheap knockoff of the original rose, I wouldn't advise people to buy it. But if you're getting it free, you can take it, you can try it out on a sensitive part of your body, make sure it's okay, and then continue to use it. The one thing I'll always advise individuals, make sure you use a lubrication and make sure you clean it, put some cornstarch on it and put it away.